Good morning from sunny Orlando. Welcome to the channel Riding the Tide. My name is Julio Zayas. I'm 52 years old, and I've been on a GLP-1 journey from November 3rd, 2025. Today is March 5th. It's Thursday. And you know what that means. Today is... Everybody! That's right. It's shot day. So normally I show you injecting myself with a syringe with the vial. I'm on Zepbound 5 milligram, by the way. But I do have extra pens from my Manjaro when I was taking Manjaro. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of these. I don't want them to expire, so I'm going to go ahead and use them. Sorry about the long guys right here. But anyhow, let's get to it. So last week on the app, you can see that I took the injection on the lower right side. So today's gonna be the lower left side. Let's get to that. These are so much easier, but obviously they're more expensive. So if I didn't have any left, I wouldn't be buying them anymore. I only buy the vials now. And with these, you just unlock them and press the button, wait for that second click, pull it away. It's just that simple. Much easier than the other one. Much more simple. They're both easy. Neither one of them hurt. No side effects, anything. There's also 5 milligrams of Manjaro, which is the same thing as 5 milligrams of Zepbound. Whether you're doing, either one of them, it's the same medicine. So I went ahead yesterday and had I was weighed at the gym, at EO's gym. They have an impedance machine, which is a scale that you step on with no socks, no shoes, and you hold on to handles, and it sends an electrical signal through your body, and it reads your body mass, fat mass, skeletal, muscular, and those aren't super accurate, but they're the closest thing to getting a DEXA scan. I have gotten a DEXA scan. I got one a month into my journey, but those are 120 bucks. They're not free like the one at the gym. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another one probably in 6 months, at the 6 month mark, which is another 2 months. I'm at 4 months right now. And this is something you can do yourself. Is find a place that has these machines. The InBody is the more well-known one. A lot of people even call it the InBody test of the InBody, scale. So you can. I found a nutrition place here in Lake Mary, close to where I'm at, and they weighed me for free in the InBody. So I have that, but I don't want to go there. I don't belong to that nutrition. I don't buy anything from them, so I don't want to just go in there. I mean, I'll probably end up buying some type of protein or something at some point, just because I don't want to just go in there and get them to weigh me for free, and then there's no benefit to them. So at least at my gym is my gym. I pay for that monthly, so that's a service that they provide. So I go in once a month. Now, I got my first, we'll call it an InBody test done back in December. I went back in January and they were a little busy, so like, hey, come back. And I went ahead and worked out, and then I got the test done. And then when I did the next one without working out, it showed that I had gained like 11 pounds of fat, and I had not. So it is very important, or not, I had lost 11 pounds of muscle. I think it's something like that. Anyways, you should not get on an impedance machine after you work out. Now, I lost 10 pounds in the last month. From the last scan to this scan, I lost 10 pounds and gained 0.2 pounds of muscle weight. So that's my biggest concern is, a lot of people say that we lose the Tirzepatide or, Zepbound, Manjaro, you're gonna lose muscle, and that's almost like everybody pretty much guarantees it. I've heard it a million times, seen it on a bunch of blogs. You're gonna lose muscle, you're gonna lose muscle. But there are a lot of people that say, and doctors that say, as long as you work out and you eat plenty of protein, you're not going to lose the muscle. And some people are even reporting gaining muscle, which is what happened to me this month. Of course, I am working out. I'm working out pretty consistent, very consistently, and I'm working out with weights. I'm lifting. I wouldn't say super. I don't know, extreme or anything. It's not. It's moderate. I call it moderate lifting to me. It's not that intense. I don't go there and like sweat and I don't leave the gym like all tired. I literally leave the gym after working out and I go to jiu-jitsu and I practice jiu-jitsu. And then when I leave, even sometimes I'll come back to the gym. If I don't get the workout done, I'll go to jiu-jitsu and then I come back. So I'm not working out to the point where I'm exhausted or it's hurting me or I'm not sore the next day even. So it's not that heavy of a workout. I would say it's moderate. And I was able to at least maintain the muscle according to this scan on the impedance machine. So we'll see what the DEXA scan. DEXA scan is the highest standard for body composition measurements. If you can't do an MRI, I don't know if anybody is doing an MRI. That's super expensive. So if you're not doing MRIs, you're probably doing DEXA scan. Be the next one. Like I said, $120 here at DEXA Fit in Orlando. Their price is $160, but they normally have discounts. I think right now like $129. Back in December they were $120. That's when I got mine done. I'll probably wait till December, like a year. If I don't do I'll do 6 months or a year. We'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see when we get to it. But so third option, not an MRI, not a DEXA scan. The third option is going to be the in-body machines. Better the ones that are commercial, like the one at the gym, where you stand on it and it has the two handles or the two little handles that you hold. But if not, then the at-home Hume or in-body brands. There's some other ones. There are some cheaper versions, like they're $45. I have one of those upstairs, but those are not really accurate. They're using, my understanding is that on some of the measurements, they're just using calculations, which is what you can do yourself on Google. So it's a little bit different than actually measuring, because the one I have upstairs is just the foot, the metal, I don't know what they're called, but the contacts that you put your feet on. It doesn't have a handle, so it's not going through your hands. The electric current is not going through your hand and feet. So it's a little bit different. I don't really care much about the at-home cheaper version. I don't trust it as much, but definitely trust the one at the gym. It's probably, they said they're about 98% accurate to DEXA scan. So anyhow, it's showing that I gained 0.2, like I said, 0.2 pounds of muscle, lost 10 pounds of body fat in the last month, and that's what I'm hoping to do in this process, this journey. So, all right, took care of the injection, the shot. Now I'm gonna get some protein. I just bought the vanilla ice cream flavor of the Optimum Nutrition Whey Protein. This is new. I've been doing the, you can tell it's almost empty, but the double rich chocolate. Both pretty tasty, they're affordable, and they have very good reviews. I'm also doing the creatine. These are also linked below if you're interested in purchasing these proteins or the creatine. But anyhow, so now I'm gonna make my shake, head to the gym, and then jiu-jitsu, and then I gotta drive out to Ocala to take photos of a new listing. So it's gonna be one of those long days. I'll take you guys along for the ride. So I almost forgot, I weighed myself this morning, 217.4, down from 219 and change last week, or last Thursday. That's the difference in a week. Look here on the app, on the Shotzi app, you can see how I weigh myself every day, how I'm up and down, I'm up and down, I'm up and down. That's why I encourage people to weigh themselves every day, because if you end up weighing yourself at a time where you were lower and then you were higher and the next time, even though you had gone down in weight, it might feel or it might appear like you have actually gained weight that week or didn't lose any weight, but it's just that you were heavy that day because either you're retaining more water or you had a heavy meal. There's a lot of different factors of why you would weigh more other than you're gaining fat, or stalling, which are the reasons why you would be concerned and you would end up wanting to lower your calories, and then you start going too low, and all those different factors that go into it. So all right, getting ready to go to jiu-jitsu. I actually had to work in between the last clip and this clip, so I missed the gym for the morning, but I'll do it in the afternoon. So jiu-jitsu now, afternoon gym or evening gym if I still have to go to Ocala, which I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gotten the go ahead from the client, so I may just go to the gym route to jiu-jitsu. If not, then I'll be going to Ocala and then the gym at night. So see you guys in a little bit. Through the power of movie magic, we are now at the gym 2 days later. So last clip, Thursday morning. Today is Saturday morning, March 7th. It is 7:37 a.m. Today we are doing back and legs. I didn't want to film my other workouts because I've already put them on other videos. So I wanted to get some back and legs in the video, and that is on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and that's why I'm filming today. So enjoy the workout montage. Here we go. All right, guys, that wraps up week 18 of this crazy journey. Now, if you haven't already, subscribe, follow, comment. Today it's 9 o'clock. I just got done with the gym. It's, like I just said, it was Saturday, March 7th. Today is a very special day. It's 9 o'clock right now. At 11 o'clock, I'm doing something really special. Special to me, special to a lot of people. I think once you see it, it might be special to you too. It'll be my next video. So if you subscribe and follow, that means that you'll be notified when this next video comes out. So if you want to know what's happening to me at 11 o'clock this morning, March 7th, 2026, click on that subscribe button and follow so you get a notification when that video comes out. I am super excited. To give you a little hint, think of Prince, Purple Rain. Little hint. All right. Don't forget, keep riding the tide. Come and ride the tide with me. We'll see you soon on the next video.